Hey, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie, my loves. How are my beautiful Aquariuses doing this morning? Let's get started on today's reading and see what Spirit has for you today. All right, first card up, guys, is we have a money card, something that you've been wanting financially coming to fruition here, guys. This money card is big. It's the wheel, okay? This is like a financial windfall, so to speak. Okay, it's also got a lot of positivity in this card. You know, guys that have been with me for a while, when we get this card, this is very meaningful. All right, and this is being worked on behind the scenes. This is something up and coming for Aquarius, for all of us. I'm seeing the Strength card around these finances and the Justice card. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing here is Spirit is telling us, be strong. This is a justice coming in for us. It's a lot of money, something we've all been waiting for. Okay, all right, let's continue. They're saying we're going to be celebrating, and those of you who have been carrying burdens and waiting for the shoe to drop, okay, there is something financial coming in. All right, the Queen of Pentacles in this layout, guys, is more about your status. This is a financial status that you're moving toward, a status that is going to make you want to celebrate. Okay, it's going to bring in this celebration, something you're wanting coming to fruition. Okay, so this having to do with family as well. Family ties into this. Your family, everybody is going to unite. Everyone is going to be happy and celebrating together. I'm seeing huge celebrations coming into play and new starts, new beginnings for Aquarius. Okay, I'm seeing out with the old, okay, and this new vibe coming in, some kind of new energy that is going to bring in happiness and joy. And this vibe is, I just saw like a crack, like it's going to crack through, I want to say. I don't know of a better way to explain it, but I saw this transformation we're all going through right now, guys, and this feeling of entrapment. All right, we're entrapped in this daily deluge of a shitstorm, really. That's how a lot of us have been feeling over the past few years, right? It just hasn't really been getting better. It's been getting worse, if nothing else. And I understand that everyone doesn't feel like this, but I think a great deal of us do. And if you've been feeling like this, guys, just comment below. You know, you can say things are starting to get better, or you could say, you know, things have been rough. You know, however you're feeling, I'm interested in knowing. I do read all the comments, but this, I saw a crack, this beautiful energy coming in between this new transformation we're going through due to the energy, guys, this good, beautiful energy coming in and this entrapment. All right, and then the outcome is this. All right, beautiful emotions overflowing from your cup. This is joy. This is, you know, feelings of elation. When it's overflowing from your cup, it's not just, you know, a little bit of happiness sprinkled in there. This is overflowing from your cup. Okay, let's keep going. All right, this is for someone who is ending their, ending something that you thought was going to be it looks like. You thought this relationship, I want to say, this is a commitment that's ending here. You thought this relationship was going to be everything, your everything. You believed it to be the last person that you were ever going to be with, and you thought that everything seemed perfect, right? It seemed perfect. If this is you, please comment below. Just put thought it was perfect or something like that, because this is very detailed. So this commitment that you thought was perfect looks like it's coming to an end. I see a lot of defensiveness and heartbreak here. Okay. Sometimes, guys, when we go through breakups, it can knock us down a notch or two as far as our self-esteem. All right, this is a very important time when we're in pain of any sort, to love and nurture ourselves, put ourselves on a pedestal, and just keep doing those little, nice little things for ourselves. The trick with it, though, is if you're not conscious that you're doing it to lift yourself up, to love yourself and nurture yourself, if you're not conscious of that and telling yourself those words as you're doing it, it doesn't work, okay? Your intention has to be set and the words have to be spoken, all right? So I'm seeing this beautiful masculine going through some kind of turmoil at work, okay? So this is job related. Spirit is saying you're a hard worker and they know this, all right? The higher ups there or whoever you work with understand what is happening here. There's something happening here. I don't have all the details, but it's causing a lot of inner conflict for this King of Wands that I'm talking to right here. Spirit is saying that not to really worry about this too much. Excuse me 1 second. That got a little loud there. All right, let me just... All right, I have some background relaxing music so I can focus and concentrate on the reading better, but that was a total distraction, as it were. Okay, so again, I'm seeing that you are a really hard worker. There's nothing to worry about here, Spirit is saying. Okay, you have this Ace of Wands and you're going to move away from this scenario that is brewing very carefully. And with a lot of us, I think when things are happening in the workplace, calm down. I think we get scared because, our job is very important. It's vital. It's vital to our living, right? We need money to purchase things. So anytime something's brewing at work, sometimes, we can get really crazy. But Spirit is saying, stay calm about this. It's a nothing. It's going to be fine. You're going to be past this very quickly. And this Ace of Wands tells us that the people around you in the workplace think a lot of you. They think you're an asset. They look at you like you're an asset to this workplace, okay? So know this, have confidence in yourself. This is just you and this is growth. So there might even be something in the future here for you where you're going to maybe climb that ladder. There might be job openings right now, if you're interested in that workplace, where you can ask, supervisors or higher ups if there are job openings opening up in the near future that you might be interested in where you can make more money. Okay. And, as silly as this is, guys, usually the people who are making the most money do the least amount of work. It doesn't happen like that all the time, but it happens like that a lot. So check it out. All right. And here I'm seeing a feminine. You just freed yourself of something that was just bringing you down. It looks like somebody was doing something that was making you confused and unhappy, getting in the way of your life, basically. The whole thing, yeah, you're looking toward your freedom at this point. You're moving away from this scenario, whatever it is. Okay, I'm seeing happiness coming in for you, and the masculine, a new love coming in. All right, so Aquarius, if you're single and you're open to this, all right, I know everyone isn't open to love, but if you're open, I'm seeing someone special coming in for you. This is love. This person, this masculine is going to bring his cup to you. This is love and happiness. This person has a great energy, has a great sense of humor. This is like, they look at life from a very positive viewpoint. Like, they look at everything like a new door opening for them, like a new opportunity, a new option, opportunities galore. All right. So this is their perception on life. So this is a really up kind of person who, you know, likes to laugh and have fun. This is someone you want to be around, guys, okay? And I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning for a lot of you. There's money here too, guys. There's money around this person, all right? I'm seeing there's a lot of abundance around them, and not just a new start, but a new financial beginning here, okay? So there's a lot of good things attached to this love affair here, things that are going to go with that. Being in love opens up endorphins. It can open up a lot of things in you that have been lying dormant, clogging up your system. Just emotions that you've stuffed down, past harms and hurts from other relationships that you feel like you might have let go of, but you haven't maybe really. This person is going to come in and show you that there's like a whole new way to love a person, to be in love. It doesn't have to look like you remember it. All right. And I'm seeing a feminine here. I'm seeing somebody, something spiritual actually moving toward you, something spiritual that you're an empath. So you're going to see something or hear something, or you've been feeling things, dreaming things. Something very spiritual is moving toward you that you are going to pick up on, and you're going to hang on to this. This is going to be like an awakening for a lot of you, okay? Just things that you might be, strange things that you're starting to pay attention to, and that's the ticket, all right? We all have this ability. Some of us are scared of it, so we just always, like, if you see something out of the corner of your eye, you pass it off as it was a nothing, right? Or if something strange, you hear a strange sound or a voice, and there's no one in your house, but you're hearing voices, you pass it off as your imagination, right? But because you're an empath, I implore you to start paying attention to these things, because once you pay attention, you can open up that door to start having connections with loved ones that have passed over. Your ancestors might be trying to send you messages that you're ignoring, okay? And your connections to spirit will start to open up when you acknowledge it, and not before. Okay, very important, guys. If you're not acknowledging anything to do with spirit, you won't see things. You won't get the message. Okay, so I am seeing good news. Somebody looks like starting a new job somewhere in a new area, choosing a new career path. There is a lot of good news here, or a good omen around the career path that you have chosen is going to bump you up substantially with your finances, okay? All right, let's continue. Okay, Aquarius, excuse me for clearing my throat. It happens every time I start a reading. Okay, so I'm seeing this boss figure. This is the Emperor here. I'm seeing that you are very giving. You're a very giving person, and you want to do something in the workplace for the people that work for you, the people that are working around you and with you. You see how hard they work, and you have a huge heart, okay? And you want to give them some kind of a boost, a financial boost. And you're thinking that maybe the time is close now where you can do that. Things are starting to improve. Guys, things are starting to improve in some of the workplaces. There have been things put in place, I gather, that are starting to build business, starting to create more businesses, especially in the USA. I know a lot of you are watching from abroad, watching from all over the planet, actually. But so this may or may not be happening for you, but Spirit is saying to pay attention to this, okay? Because some of you are going to start seeing some raises from these very gracious boss figures that appreciate you. They see what you do, and they have big hearts. There's a lot of people that have big hearts out there, guys, believe it or not. All right, there's a decision being made right now about something financial, and I feel like I feel like this might be specific this morning to a feminine, that this is happening to someone today who's a feminine, who is hearing about a monetary raise or a boost or a bonus or something. They're hearing about this today. If this is you, please comment. Okay. All right, guys. I'm seeing there's something here about a child or children. Something negative happened that is creating a tower moment for these children or child, having to do with something this masculine wanted for them, and something got in the way, it looks like. Okay. There was movement, there was something, there was hope here. These children thought something was coming in, something was going to happen with this masculine that was positive, that didn't happen, and now they're basically having a tower moment, and this masculine is feeling stuck. And if this is you, please comment below the video. I'm seeing something here about a relationship. All right, this is for those of you who have been in a rocky relationship recently but are still in love. All right, I'm seeing a lot of defensiveness around your significant, but you're holding on to one another. I'm seeing an opportunity for you to make a change now. Okay, this has to do with energy and your perceptions. So the energy coming in is raising your vibrations and therefore changing a lot of your perceptions. Okay, and I mean that in ways that when your vibration has risen, you really have no choice but to have happier feelings and feel better about things. Start perceiving your life as it being easier, better, easier to cope with, even the people around you. And if they're, negative people by chance, you have a negative aunt, uncle, parents, whatever, right? If they happen to be negative, you're learning how to deal with them in a much better way that's easier for you, if that's making sense, because your perception is changing and you're figuring out who's who and how to deal with each person. So we're also seeing people's hearts very clearly now, guys. We've been talking about that for a couple of months, but I'm wondering if you guys are feeling like this, more so today than you were a month or two ago. And what I mean by that is, you might suddenly be looking at someone who's in your circle, a friend, a family member, somebody at work, and all of a sudden it's like you're seeing them for the first time. You're seeing their heart, whether they have a good heart or not so good heart. Okay, if they're a good person, bad person, negative or positive, or you're just seeing who they are. You're seeing their heart, I call it. If this is you, I want to hear about it, guys. Please comment. Seeing people's hearts. That's important that you put it that way, because I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, guys. So again, it looks like a lot of you are very focused on, you're going to be very focused, if not already focused on, okay, so I just heard something here that clarified this. All right. Spirit is saying you're focusing, or you've been focusing on your defensiveness regarding your significant, your person that you're in a relationship with. So there's going to be that change where, like I said, your vibration is being, lifted, and you're going to be able, you have an opportunity now to perceive it differently. So to handle it differently, and therefore have a better relationship with your person. So an improvement here, basically. That's what I'm getting at. You guys are going to start seeing improvements in your relationship. I'm talking about relationships where the love is still there. Okay, and all right, so for this masculine, you are going to be happy again. You're feeling right now that you are never going to be happy again. You may have even said those exact words to yourself. All right, if this is you, comment. All right, I'm hearing that. I'm never going to be happy again. I'm miserable, okay? Because you're feeling ignored. This has to do with a partner. a partner, somebody that meant a lot to you, okay? Somebody that you love very much. You're feeling ignored by this person and you're feeling stuck right now and taking a break. I'm seeing a lot of this the past week or two. People are taking breaks from relationships, okay? But Spirit is saying you will be happy again, all right? Because something's coming in very quickly for you. I'm seeing, all right, so they're saying put a lot of thought into this, that you are smart and your vibration is being, you know, pushed up, risen, or however you want to put it. Your vibration is rising due to all the energies. Your perceptions are kicking in. Your ideologies, I just heard, the way that you see things is changing. All right, so they want you to use your intuition. They're saying if you use your intuition, that is going to bring about your means to pull things in quickly, the things that you want, manifestation. All right, right now you might feel like you're juggling things and not able to find that balance, Aquarius, but you are going to find balance, and it's coming in fast, okay? It's coming in fast. I see you manifesting this balance into your life, okay? So very quick changes coming in for a lot of my aquas. All right, I'm also seeing, it looks like a father and son. It looks like there's some regret here, something the father did or said. He's regretting it, and he is getting clarity on what has happened here, and there's a lot of stress with this, okay? So I think some of you might be having an argument or a falling out with your father, or have in the past, okay? And I see a victory coming in for you with this and other family members. So yeah, the energy is changing everything, guys. So everything that was status quo, everything that you thought was a definite and positive and that was going to stay exactly the way you left it is going to change. Okay, so be open to the change. That is the message here. Okay, all of Aquarius, be open to the big changes that are coming in. So things that you thought were never going to change are suddenly going to change for you. And this is going to be a victory for you. All right, Aquarius, I'm saying you're going to be, you're going to be getting communication from others, from family members, from friends that want to maybe reignite a friendship. So you have to be careful with this as well, because of course that some of these people haven't changed. But I think for whatever reason, people are just, I'm going through this, all right? But I'm receiving a lot of negativity from people. I'm not really receiving like people reaching out to me for good purposes, but I am seeing that here for you, Aquas. I'm seeing that there will be people wanting to, people that you've had falling outs with, that you haven't spoken to for years, wanting to communicate, wanting to fix things, maybe because they are perceiving things differently now too. So we can look for this, guys. We are all going to start perceiving things in a different manner because our vibrational status is changing. So our thought processes are changing. Our abilities to manifest things in are changing, and how we're dealing with people, how we see people. So there's a lot of change coming in, Aquarius, okay? I don't know if I bored you with that. I hope that you got something from that. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that this is important. What I gave you is very important for you to know right now, so you know what is happening and what to look for. There's a great victory that's going to come from this, they're saying, okay? A lot of victories. Okay, with that, guys, I'm going to end the reading. I hope that it resonated. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't done so, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow.